Yeah, it says we're going on.
What's happening? I'm here with Johnny Beane, the greatest man alive. Nobody better than Johnny Beane. What's happening, people? Anybody here?
Thank
Let me
you.
see.
Oh,
Should I grab
yeah.
it?
Oh,
It's time.
you have to say that. You have to say that again. I didn't get that.
Oh, what did I say? Johnny Beane, the greatest man in the world.
Thank you.
He pays me $1 a day to say that.
Thank you.
And
Hello.
guitars and shit with Dave and Johnny. Oh, look at that guy.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Johnny? Hey, Dave.
Hey, Emilio. Now, hold on. Let me get.
Hey, man.
I gotta get a banner.
Yeah, I think it's working.
Everybody, this is my little buddy, Emilio Virgo, Power. I'm hanging out here at the house. Did you turn your phone? Can you turn your phone sideways?
Yeah.
One more time. Now he's completely gone.
I think his sound was kind of
That
weird.
is. Yeah, his sound needs to get some earplugs or whatever. Hey, fam. Narendra, hello here, Narendra. Sorry about that. How are you guys doing today? Me and Johnny Beane's Guitars and Shit show. Guitars and Shit show. No, not that. It's called Guitars with Shit Dave and Johnny. Guitars and Shit. Whoa, we're here live talking about guitars. Johnny has guitars. Do you have a guitar? What guitar do you have behind that? We're talking guitars today. If you guys want to hear guitars.
Talk about guitars?
What guitars are you showing off today, Johnny Beane?
I've got a Fender Elite
Anything?
Stratocaster
No?
right there.
What makes it elite? What is it about it that makes it elite?
Well, that's what it's called.
I
don't know. Hey.
Really? That's what it's called. I don't know. It's just elite. There he is. Hey, do you have any earplugs, Emilio? Any kind of ear headphones or something in your ear? Oh, you lost them. That's right. You lost them when you came over to my house. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It looks just like a fucking Strat.
Yeah, it is. Except it's elite.
It's elite.
Yes. Oh, and David Ennis. There you are. David Ennis here. He's the one. David Ennis. He's the one that gifted me this guitar. Right here. So this is
he would know what elite means.
Yeah, this is known as the David Ennis Strat. David Ennis, thank you again so much, man.
David Ennis.
Thank you.
Big pimp. That's a badass guitar. I was just joking. I just like giving Johnny shit about him. What does elite mean? He's like, I don't know. It's just a name. Can you hear Emilio? I can't hear Emilio. Do you hear Emilio? You there?
No, I can't hear him.
No. Emilio, got to tune in and tune out. Get in and then get out. And then you'll be able to hear you. The technicalities of the show is now Emilio's frozen upside down on my screen. Do you see Emilio? There. Could I hear you? Say something. I can't hear you.
No, I can't hear him.
No, you gotta get off and come back on. Like sign out and come back on because the thing is. So I'm gonna show off a guitar today because today is guitar show off day.
Nice.
Let's see what I have here. This is
Jesse Dunn. Hey Johnny, shout out from
my computer. That's what you
Nebraska.
See. Sorry,
you can't
have this ready, but
you can't see your computer. It's fine. Jesse Dunn. Hey, welcome, man. Good to see you. Shout out from Nebraska.
Where do we all go? Nebraska. All right, Nebraska.
Nebraska's in the house.
I bet you there's some crazy guitar players in Nebraska. Bet you there's some bad motherfuckers in Nebraska playing the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't like Nebraska like I'm very ignorant when it comes to this stuff, but don't they snow a lot? Is there snow in the winter?
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah,
you're at
there's
home just
no.
fucking playing the shit out of that guitar. Just sweet mania. All right, look what I'm bringing out. What is
Wow.
that, you say?
What is that?
this?
Let's see that. What
this
is
is
that?
called it's a Galanti. Look at this. This thing is from the 60s.
Wow.
It's
That's
a
nice.
Galanti. It's made in
A
Italia.
Galanti.
Look at the
Look at that headstock.
yeah, and look at the back. Those tuning. Yeah, look at those tuning. Dude. And it's a tremendous guitar. Look at that whammy. What the fuck?
Wow.
This is some rare, crazy, weird shit.
That's nice. I like that.
It's just cool looking. How about I have a tune it first? Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah, David Ennis. Yeah. He says this is American made. So this is from America. This one. And actually, I think what makes it elite. I think what it is the electronics. It's got real special electronics in it.
Oh, could you zoom in on that, Johnny? I can't see the picture. So this looks like regular. Oh no, yeah, they got some kind of.
It's got the noise.
Yeah, those are. That's what those are.
They're the noiseless pickups. And what you do is you see how the volume button has a button on it, right here. Where is it? You can push that in, and then it makes like the bridge pickup a humbucker.
It just gives you extra penis. Just big cock power. You're jamming, and then your just cock is just. Wow,
you push the button. It sounds like this.
Oh, look at this. Hold on. I'm talking to my homie. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, are you already doing your thing?
Yeah, I'm on right now.
I thought it was 10.
But you come in whenever you want. We're here hanging out whenever you feel like.
All right, enjoy it, man. All right.
Anytime you want. We're hanging out here talking Galanti guitars from Italy, and Johnny Beane's got this elite Stratocaster that has an extra big penis button, so it's really cool.
Extra big whammy bar.
All right,
man.
I'll see. All right. This is definitely a penis right here. This is just wow. All right, let's get Emilio in here because he's gonna. This is a guitar show off moment. Emilio, can I hear you now? Emilio, your internet sucks, huh? I can't hear nothing Emilio's doing.
Oh. Hey, man.
Let's see who's going. Where's Steve at? Steve is at home. He might be joining us any moment. You never know with that guy. He might just show up and be like, "What up, guitars?" 1969, Red Gibson ES335. He had an original Black Beauty, but was stolen when he moved to Nashville. Have you guys? There's nothing worse than getting your fucking guitar stolen. There's nothing worse than that feeling than having your favorite guitar. Have you ever? You guys have any stories? Anybody? Johnny, have you ever had a badass guitar stolen from you?
I can't remember. No, not really guitar. Amp. I had a cool amp stolen one time.
What kind of amp was it?
Well, it was a PV. But that's not why it was cool. It was one of those PV classics. Remember that with the tweed on the outside.
Yes, those are okay. Yeah, those are cool.
It was pretty,
but it's not a guitar, not like your favorite Van Halen guitar or something. Like somebody stole your Kramer. Oh, dude, Johnny Beane would shoot a motherfucker for sure. Now, that story of Jameson talked about his dad getting a Black Beauty stolen in Nashville in '78. In '78, think about that. We're still talking about this in '78. You know what I mean? Like that's how that shit is not fun. So I had a guitar stolen once, in '90 whatever the fuck, and it was a white Les Paul Studio. Remember when I used to have that white Les Paul, Johnny? I had a white Les Paul forever. That was like my baby.
I'm not sure. Maybe
it was
If you played it in the '90s.
In the '90s, we played
Maybe.
the fuck out of it. Anyways, somebody came in and stole it out. I left it out at my job at the time, and then the job got being that it's dude just got mugged, and they took my guitar, and that shit hurt, dude. I was like felt like, man, I didn't know what to do. Like it hurt so much that I had other guitars. I even had better that Les Paul Beauty I had, and it was never. It was just a hurt thing. And then one day I happened to walk by a pawn shop and I seen it. And I'm like, oh my God, there's my guitar. So we're like, fuck. So I called my buddy. Remember Junior? Frank Morrow Jr.? He was a cop. He used to come and play blues with us in the 90s and early 2000s. He'd show up in a cop car and he'd walk into Soundwave and he's playing guitar and he's just ripping old Chicago blues. But he was like my homie. And I'm all, what do I do about this guitar? He goes, oh man, you could get it. So I had my cousin go over to play the guitar and remember the serial number, right? So he memorized it. So he came out and then I got it and I ended up coming, hey man, it's my guitar. How do you know? I got the serial number right here, right? And so I ended up getting it back for $400. It cost me $400. But I was so, it hurt, man. That shit was, for the couple months I didn't have it, I felt naked. Then years later, I sold that guitar. So it wasn't that badass, but for the money, back then that was the best guitar I had at the time. So yeah man. Emilio, have you had a guitar stolen before? Emilio's phone just sucks. Your internet is awful, bro. We can't hear nothing. Do you hear anything, Johnny?
No.
No. Why don't you grab your phone and go outside or find a better? I can't hear you at all. Sorry, Emilio. Big disappointment because see, to me, this is part of the show. This is part of the love of the show. All the technicalities. So I want to talk about Emilio since he's here, but he can't talk. Emilio's a young cat. Emilio's he's my neighbor. He's from my neighborhood, and he's a young cat who does he's basically us when we were his age, like nerdy guitar, fucking crazy guitar player, nerd, right? And so he lives down the street. We play guitar. He's teaching me stuff. I'm teaching him stuff. We're all just vibing, and so he's like, instead of having a bunch of old motherfuckers on the show, because we're old.
They'll be on later.
It's nice to have he'll be on. Yeah. It's good to have like the youth, somebody that is into the new stuff, that knows about, even though he likes all old shit.
Well, look at that cool shirt he's wearing. Look at that.
Yeah, I wish he could hear us or he could talk to us. Jason Becker shirt.
Nice.
So he's gone. He's awful. Emilio, we're gonna cut you out because it's hurting my feelings that I can't hear you.
Emilio, are you on Wi-Fi?
Say bye to Emilio. Are you on Wi-Fi or on your phone? He doesn't. I don't know because we can't talk to that motherfucker. We don't know what he's saying right now.
The it's choppy. You could hear him before though.
Internet.
I mean the
do
audio.
It again. Get off and do it again, Emilio. Try to get off.
The audio was weird. I have a feeling if he jumps out and jumps back in without the headphones, I have a feeling we'll hear him again. Oh, he's got. Okay. Is that an EVH amp, dude?
Yeah. That's why I have Johnny B.
Nice.
That's why I have Emilio here.
I know that amp. Look, I've got the EVH right there. Yeah, they make good stuff. I'm just gonna imagine he's saying good stuff. Oh.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. He's gone. All right, Jameson Parker. What do you say? A friend of mine engineered the Hearback Pro from Here Technologies down here in Steve's hometown of Huntsville. You got to check one of out for controlling your own monitor. Is amazing. No shit. So yeah, man. Jameson, no shit. We're looking for stuff like that all the time. The Back Pro. So what is it? Are those like speakers? What are they? Monitors? Like in-ear monitors? Or what? I wonder. That's pretty amazing. Would love to talk to you about that.
For controlling
your own
monitors. That's
cool. Shit. Do you hear that? That was a flip side song that just started playing.
Hmm?
That's
Oh,
that's
no.
my computer going. You're talking too much. You didn't hear it? You didn't hear the guitar?
No, I didn't hear anything. No.
Okay, because my computer just started playing. So yeah, back to this guitar. It's fresh, right?
I like
It's
that,
killer.
man.
And
When's
it has
when's
a
that
good-
from? What year? What year
I
is
think
that?
the 60s. I believe it's the 60s. Look at these buttons, man. I haven't plugged it in, but it feels really good. Like the action is really good, man. Look at that whammy bar. It's just
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
pretty badass. So let me see. What other guitar? It's a guitar show, and I'm saving one guitar for my other homie that's supposed to pop up. The one thing about this guitar and the whammy, it goes out of tune really easily. That kind of sucks. Let me grab another guitar. What can we talk about today? What other guitar do we have?
I'll talk about this guitar. The David Ennis Fender Elite Stratocaster. It's got locking tuners, and so it doesn't go out of tune.
Oh, lucky.
This is like the guitar, man. This is like, it's amazing.
So the Elite isn't just for fun. It's actually an elite instrument.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the hell this is. This is old as fuck. Look at this guitar.
Oh, look at that one.
I don't know nothing about this. So look at this. It's called a National. What do you know about Nationals, Johnny Beane?
Oh, I know.
I'm working at Subway.
I know that they're very old, but they're very cool.
It sounds really good. Yeah, it sounds. It's a big body too.
Yeah,
Really
that's
good.
good. That's what you want with an acoustic. The bigger the body, the fatter the sound.
There's somebody Beane in for. I wish I knew what he was saying. Yeah, this guitar sounds amazing.
Here, let me. I can
wish
actually.
I
I can translate that. Let me.
Johnny Beane is the translator.
Let me get it on here. I can translate all that.
Anybody want to talk about anything on the chat? Do you guys want to hear a song? Johnny Beane's going to play Eruption for us today. He's been practicing it.
I am bored in my room all day. I do not understand what you are talking about. That's what he's telling us.
Well, I wish that.
That's what he said. He said, I'm bored in my room all day. Emilio.
Well, Beane.
Working?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Well, hello.
Turn your phone though, because I only see you upside down. Turn your upside down one more time. Even though everyone else probably sees you fine, I can't see you. I see you upside down. I don't like seeing you upside down. I like seeing you. Look at that guy. There he is, everybody. Motherfucking Emilio Virgo up in this bitch. Finally, somebody. Yeah, finally. All right.
Yeah, I think the Wi-Fi I fixed that, so.
Good, because we can't have you all mute and shit.
No,
But Epic is like, he's like, finally.
Yeah.
Emilio, tell us more about yourself, Emilio. Where are you from? What's your deal? What's your trip? What's your goal? What are you trying to do, Emilio?
Well, I mean, I've been playing guitar for a while, and I guess, of course, my goal is to keep playing and find a new project. But I'll be working at Soundwave Studios pretty soon, it looks like, and hopefully to meet some people over there. But that's probably my goals right now, is just to be in a place where music's happening, because there's not too much of a scene So
Yeah, so Emilio and I, he lives right down the street from my house, and I'm sure if some people that watch us on Facebook Live see me and Emilio playing guitar all the time. He literally walks here
yeah,
from his
Mhm.
house,
Yeah.
and we jam. And I'm like, learn these songs because I need. The thing about my playing is I can't play the solo and the rhythm at the same time. Unlike a lot of really good people, I suck at that. So I'm like, I need someone to play and bounce ideas from. I'm very good at bouncing ideas with people. Like when me and Steve Knight used to jam, we just jam. We just start and we create so many things from ear training and vibing and whatever from our ears and our. So I haven't really been doing that much until Emilio started hanging out. And Emilio comes over and we help each other by playing, you know, and it's a very cool relationship we have for that, you know, and the fact that he's pretty much he lives in the garage that's converted to a bedroom, which when I was like a kid growing up in my neighborhood, which is like I said a block away, I lived in the garage converted to a bedroom, and I used to play my guitar all day. You know, so it's like we have very similar, you know, and our connection to Jason Becker too. He's, you know, somebody like obviously I've known him forever, but Emilio has become really good friends with them as well. And we're all, you know, it's a big guitar happy family. You know, we're all into helping each other play guitar, and you know. So and Emilio, I would say, can you show us your new fucking crazy guitar of the day?
Oh, the Crown?
Yeah. So Emilio was blessed by the same gentleman, my Uncle Kerry, hooked him up with this guitar. Look at this fucking guitar, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool guitar.
It's a Crown.
Crown, Tysco. It's a 1969. It's a ES335 copy, so it's a dope guitar. It's actually my first hollow body guitar, so it's definitely a trip for me because I've never had one. Everything I've had has been like a Strat style. So yeah, it sounds really good.
That thing's like totally. That thing's totally hollow, huh?
Yeah, it is.
There's no block in the middle of that. That's totally hollow.
I don't think so.
Yeah. You can hear it. Yeah.
Look at Emilio's guitar faces. He makes ugly faces like me.
Yeah, I make the worst. I make the worst faces. I used to get that in school too.
I get it. It's okay. We all make that ugly face like you're about to go to the bathroom.
It's
nice.
a really good guitar.
Yeah, dude.
Thank you, Kerry.
Yeah, Uncle Kerry's the man. And we're gonna have him on here, but he can't figure out how to get on with his phone yet. We'll figure. I sent him the link. He hasn't. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while, but it's it's pretty fun. You know, this is fun. Just saying, basically what we're doing. I know there's probably some people that like Flipside, and they're all why aren't you playing someday? Why aren't you playing? This is just the guys hanging out talking guitar. This is what we do normally. We figured you guys get to see us act like fucking nerds. Right.
Yeah.
So this is us acting like that, and we're all drinking coffee. It's very early in the morning for us.
Yeah.
For me, anyways.
Yeah, we're not normally up. It's like 9:30, which is very very early for us.
Yeah, and it's more like for the people overseas, but there's really not that many people on it.
Now one guy's from Turkey. The guy that said that he's in his room and he's bored.
Oh, Turkey.
He's from Turkey. This
Turkey.
guy.
Oh.
And he also says not to give the guitar away or something right here. I translated all his words. It said something about don't let that guitar go. That's what that says.
Yeah. This is definitely gonna stay. So hard to replace.
No, you just fucking got blessed, man. You got blessed. Straight up blessed with that guitar. Yeah, man. Johnny Beane, what is your first guitar? What is the first guitar that you ever had?
My very first guitar is a Fender Squier Bullet.
Nice.
Oh,
which is actually good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Squiers from the 80s, early 80s, they're great guitars.
Oh yeah, they are. I love those guitars. Yeah.
Yeah.
That lucky fucker. I had a horrible Japanese guitar that was like, I even have it. I should show it. It's horrible. It was the worst guitar you could learn on.
Oh.
You could like shoot bows and arrows with that thing. It's horrible guitar. But you gotta do what you gotta do. But what was your first guitar, Mito?
It was a 90s Washburn Mercury. It was like a Strat kind of style. So that was my first guitar. Yeah, it was my dad's. So he gave that to me.
Do you still have it?
No, I sold it to get some new gear. So I wish I still had it. But no, I sold it to get my Ibanez.
Oh, the one with the Joe Satriani autograph?
Yeah, that's my fanboy guitar. So.
You know what's funny? When we did that Jason Becker benefit, the Not Dead Yet one, the first one, Joe Satriani played, right?
Yeah.
And Marty. Oh, this is a big show. You were there, right, Johnny? You were there. Of course.
I was there. I filmed Satriani's set. Actually, I've got the whole thing.
Well, okay, so this is what's funny. So there's a guy from this band called Night Ranger. His name is Jeff Watson.
Yeah.
And back they used to have, Sister Christian, all that cheesy stuff, right? And so he played because the only reason he played was because our friend Uriah Duffy was playing with him, and we love Uriah, so we're gonna have Uriah because So, anyways, the dude went on stage with keyboards and a whole hell of shit on stage. It took on those kind of shows, you just show up and play. It's a benefit show. There
was no time in between songs. It was very quick.
Yeah. So this fool showed up with hellish, just crazy amounts of gear. And then he started giving a speech about himself, right? And it cut through time for the show for the rest of the guitar players.
Huh.
So then, you know who got fucked out of time? Joe Satriani. And guess who had to tell him that, oh, dude, your set got cut short because of Jeff Watson? Me. I did. I'm like, oh shit, who's gonna tell him? No one wanted to tell him, and he looked at me like he wanted to choke me out. Like, this is the greatest guitar show ever put together, right? And this is my chance to fucking blow everybody, because you got to remember that show was on another level of guitar fucking playing. You had Steve Lukather there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had fucking Richie Kotzen, you had Greg Howe, you had Marty Friedman, you had all these Ben Woods, all these motherfuckers ripping. So he's just waiting backstage. I can't wait. I can't imagine how fun he must have been thinking. This is going to be the fucking great. I'm going to show motherfuckers what I do. And then I come up, hey man, sorry about that, but you got about 5 minutes to play whatever you need to play. He was pissed, dude. And I ran away, and I'm like, at the same time, Marty Friedman, had to go to his car, so I acted like I got to go help Marty. Right, so I walked off stage and walked Marty to his car just so I could get away from Joe Satriani's wrath. I didn't want to feel the wrath of Joe Satriani. And I was bummed. But then later, he reached out to me and he said, hey, it's all good. Because it was a very heavy, everybody wanted to play for Jason and show the love and everything. So, yeah. So that's my Joe Satriani story. And he was tremendous on that. Everything about him that night was great, except for when he yelled at me. But that's another story.
Man, I didn't film that part, but yeah, I filmed his entire set from the front row, from right in front of him. So I've got that. And he jammed.
He sounded amazing.
Him and Steve Hunter, they jammed as well. If you remember that.
Yeah. Man, I wish I could have been there.
You were like 5 when that shit happened. How old were you?
I was like 14. I remember that show, but I wasn't very handy. I could have taken Bart or something. So.
No, you couldn't. You were too young.
Yeah.
You were way too young to be taking Bart in the city.
It was the Slims. It was the Slims.
The only one I was able to go to was the one in Richmond at the East Bay Performing Arts, and that's how I met everybody.
Yeah.
Circle.
Yeah.
I was there. I was there at that one too. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, that was like my first time meeting Dave, and Jason was at that show, so that's how it all started.
Nice.
That's crazy, right? All through Jason. All through Jason.
It's been a while.
That's a trip. So where were we at? So one thing I want to discuss is, do you remember, Johnny, when you were young, which was a long ass time ago?
Yeah, it was like 40 years ago.
Jesus Christ. Do you remember practicing for like 8 hours a day? Did you remember doing that? Did you ever do that? I'm sure you did. You nerded out.
Yeah. But to me, it wasn't practicing. It was jamming.
Yes.
Jamming out. Hey.
Yes.
I haven't seen this dude in years.
That's who we bringing in. Okay, let's bring in our next
Oh man.
contestant.
What's up?
Yay!
There
he is. Still here?
Oh, Ryan. Ryan.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's going on? Can you
hey,
hear
man.
me?
What's up,
Yeah.
Ryan?
We hear you.
What's shaking, you guys? Can barely see you. Cool.
Look at Orion, everybody. This is our brother,
I mean,
Orion
it took me
Salazar.
like 20 minutes to figure out how to get on here, but I did it.
Did the same thing for me. So,
Welcome.
What's going on? What do you guys? What did I
Welcome.
miss?
We're just talking about
I
practice.
can't hear Dave.
Like, oh,
Oh,
so
can you hear me?
I can hear you and Emilio. I can't hear Dave.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna have to jump out and jump back in. You'll be able to hear him.
Okay. Let's do that.
Wow.
That's my brother Orion Salazar. He is one of the greatest bass players that I've known, and we're gonna talk about practice, man. Johnny, how many hours did you practice a day? Like the most when you were practicing the most? What did you? How long did you practice for?
Like 18.
18 hours a day.
18 hours a day. Yeah.
man.
God damn, are you doing meth? What the fuck?
Yeah.
8
I
hours
was.
is what
Got it. I got you.
There he is.
Hey.
There he
Hey.
is.
What's up, yo?
Good.
Hey. Good to see you,
What's going
man.
on? Yeah,
I
good
haven't
to see you too.
I haven't seen you in years.
It's been a while.
I think the last time we saw each other was maybe at the NAMM show. Maybe.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
When that year you guys all drove down. I remember that.
Oh,
Wait.
that was how long was that, Orion? Jeez.
It was
And maybe there's like we did like a video shoot after that. I think I might have seen you there. I don't know which one was.
Oh yeah, the video
First.
that video shoot in Oakland. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's right. Okay. Yeah.
Is Emilio still here?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, I can't see him. Oh well.
Oh,
Oh, there he is. Hey, what's up?
all good. What's up, Ryan?
Cool. So what did I miss?
we were
What are you guys
talking
talking about?
about-
Italian
so-
guitars? What's all this?
We did that, but we're talking about practice.
Okay.
Like, do you remember, like, Johnny Beane must have been on meth or something. 18 hours a day you practice, Johnny Beane?
Yeah. Oh, hours. Oh, I thought you said minutes.
No, 18
Oh.
minutes is not practice. Come on, son.
Oh, okay.
Like, how many hours did you play the guitar for? I was like, 18 hours?
Oh,
Jesus Christ,
several.
Johnny, when'd you-
Several. You know? Probably 6 hours.
I would,
6 hours, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I used to practice 8 hours at Soundwave. When I worked at Soundwave, that's all I did was play guitar all day long. That's what, you know.
That's how we
Craziness,
met.
right?
And I'd walk into the
Yeah.
office and you were in there playing guitar. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, just a nerd, you know. And I'm trying to. So Emilio now, I'm trying to push him to go crazy with the practice. Go crazy. Go nut. Like you have time now. You ain't going nowhere. You're coronavirus out. You got to be in your room. So play the guitar 8 hours if you can. What's the most you practiced, Orion, back in the day?
Same thing. It feels like I would get home from school at like 3:30, 4, and then just start rocking and basically go till 9 or something and eat around 9, 4, 5, 6 hours a day, something like that. Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's my memory. But I went at it. I mean, I was rocking every day with no social life, just bass playing when I first started.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's
That's how you do it.
Practice. It's so much fun. Yeah. And you never really had that chance yet, huh? Maybe gone crazy with the guitar. Like you're always working, school and work.
Well, I didn't really have the most social life either. I would go home and play too. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But I haven't been able to have a time like this where you have so much downtime, where there's no work and how things are. So now I'm excited. I can actually take the time up.
That's
You
so
sound
dope.
good too, man. I've been hearing you. I heard you bust out some David Gilmour was killing.
Yeah. I've
You can hear it.
been learning some Gilmore lately, but a lot of bluesy stuff. But just trying to get my own voicing now after I'm out of, because I was playing in the Runaway Heart band for about 2 years, so now it's finally doing my own thing. So
Cool.
trying to do that.
That's so fresh. Look at. Do you guys notice Emilio has a Prince poster behind him?
Oh yeah,
It's a badass Prince poster.
yeah. That's a huge poster. So
And
Oh, cool.
Look at that Prince poster,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I got lucky on eBay on that one. So I think it might be worth something, but I'm not getting rid of it. So my dad made that cool frame. So it's looking
Nice.
good.
Looks
I
fresh.
got all of Dave's other posters over here, like the Hendrix one. I think we got the Jimmy Page too. So yeah,
I love
bunch
it.
of
I
dudes
love
on my
that
walls.
shit. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. We're you know that's what we do. We
Yeah.
have other people
Guitar
that inspire
player
us on the wall.
bedroom.
And what's that? Do you have Mazinger back there, Ryan?
I have that is a Mazinger Z blanket, like a kid's blanket.
Wow,
Pretty badass.
dude, that play looks good. I love it. I love the look. The Ramones, dude. Is that the Zon bass?
Yes, the Zon bass. Here.
Is that the one, the powerful? Oh, there's that blanket I gave you.
That's
I
right.
remember that at the studio.
See?
Yeah.
Zon
Look at
bass.
that thing.
Look at that.
Yeah. I remember that one. Didn't you have one that lights up?
I do. That is not here right now. It's like in a case in the closet.
That one's charging.
It's charging.
So it's charging.
Charging.
So
Hey, man, I
Zon,
was
where's
talking
Zon?
to Go ahead.
Sorry, where's Zon from? Aren't they Bay Area? Bay Area? Zon?
Yeah, Zon was like Redwood City, and I'm not sure if they're still making bases or what. I think they are, but it's
Did you go down there and get the bases? Did you go test them out and go to the factory?
yeah. I would go down and yeah, just hang out, and they had a cool spot where they made them, and they're still happening. I'm pretty sure.
That's cool. That is a cool looking bass, and that's a ebony fingerboard too. Looks like
I guess so. I don't really. I'm not.
What are the inches on the frets between the?
I don't know if it
you
is.
don't know any of that.
Not really. Not especially not with this one. It's kind of. I mean, it's like it's. What would you call this? It's not sort of. I think it's wood, but it might be like a graphite.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, graphite. Yeah, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
The neck.
I love those.
But I can't really tell, to be honest.
If it's a graphite neck, it might be a ebony
That's
fingerboard,
right.
maybe.
Yes, it's definitely
that's
okay.
nice.
So for sure, yeah, it's an ebony fingerboard, but I think this neck is like black something. So.
Remember Maserite bass guitars?
Yeah, hell yeah, of course.
It was those guitars were amazing too. Back in the, if you could find some of those now, you're stoked, super stoked.
What about
So,
one of the first basses that like my friend had that I learned on was Kramer with an aluminum neck.
Yeah,
remember those with like the silver neck with the little bead?
Travis Beane, the Travis Beane,
yes,
guitars, and it had the tuning fork headstock.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's exactly right.
Dude, Uncle Gary has two of those. He's got original Kramer, the two, but they're guitars, not basses. He's got the guitar versions, and it's like he's got one of the first ones they made. I gotta show you that, Johnny B. That Kramer is crazy.
Nice.
Uncle Gary, I'm gonna get him on here. You guys are gonna crack up. He is the fucking guitar guru of fucking Doom. That guy, he knows. Like he's got crazy. Carey, Uncle Carey, yeah,
cool. Yeah.
Oh, he's got tremendous. Like this is his guitar. This is all his stuff, So, it's national. All right, this guitar, it's a national. It's hella old.
Oh my god! Wow.
And it's
pretty cool.
Look at this. Look at the
wow. Yeah, that pit guard's cool.
Yeah.
And it's loud as fuck. Mama.
Nice.
I just killed the man. All right, there you go. Somebody asked for that, so I got to play it. Yeah, this is a cool fucking guitar, man. I'm pretty amazed by it. This is fun. I like hanging out with you guys. You guys are fun.
I like hanging out with you too, man. I miss you.
I miss you too. This is a good way to see each other.
Yeah, I miss Ryan.
How you been, Johnny? What's shaking, man? Like you're just rocking, huh?
Good, man. Yeah, I'm in Santa Cruz now.
What? Really? Whoa.
Yeah, I've been down here for like 5 years.
Wow. From the East Bay?
Yeah. From I think when we met, I was living in Walnut Creek. I think.
Okay.
So I was there for years, and then I've been down here now for years, and I still go up to the East Bay every once in a while, but not these days. But I would go over to Jason's. I would see Dave over at Jason's like maybe once, once a year.
Yeah.
Cool.
We need to get Jason
Yeah.
on here. He's gonna be on there talking shit about everybody.
Man.
What's it called? What was I gonna say about Jason? Something funny. Yeah, he's comedy, man. He's been that guitar ended up selling for $35,000. Did you know that?
That's awesome.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
So it
That's
sold
great.
for 25, and the gentleman who bought it added an extra 10. So it's really cool. So yeah, that's a crazy story how that guitar happened. How he got everybody to sign it and everything. It's pretty fucking amazing.
What did you ship it around? Like, man, how did you get everybody to sign it?
Well, so our buddy Steven, he actually works for Bonamassa. Works, he's friends with all these people, and he took that shit everywhere in a gig bag. He went to all over the country getting his autographs, and even. So it could have been
on
a documentary.
tour with Joe Bonamassa, like that.
Well, he would work with him, like do stuff with him, and then he'd run into they do like a cruise or whatever it is, and most artists would be there, whatever. But he also went. I remember he went to like Florida. He went to somewhere in the Midwest. He went all over the place to get autographs, and he got it, and it's pretty crazy, hella crazy.
Nice.
So that ended up being a really cool thing for him. Now he's able to pay for his power. So PG&E cuts the power in this area, so now they'll be able to keep his power on with having a really good generator. So super cool.
PG&E cuts the power? What are you talking about, man? What?
PG&E in the East Bay has been cutting power.
Really?
Right? Because
we were having that down. We were having that down here too. What were they called? When it was really windy out, they would just cut the power for like days.
Oh, that's right.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. During the fire season, during the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and which is
they
coming
don't do
up
that here in LA.
Yeah.
But no, that's
Does it go
terrible.
LA?
That's awful. So you're saying he bought a generator?
He bought a super duper generator.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So we getting installed when the power goes out, it turns on. It's like super power.
Got it. Okay, good.
What happened to Emilio? But he's frozen now. Emilio just either he's holding that pose.
I see him.
That's it.
Oh,
Is it working?
that's weird.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, you're working. You're good.
What guitar is
Okay.
that?
Oh,
This is the National. Oh no, sorry, I don't even see him yet.
Oh, this is that Crown Tysco.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's a
Beautiful.
awesome guitar. Yeah, I love the sunburst on it. It's really cool. The way
It's like look at the flame. Look at the flame on that one.
Yeah, look at the flame.
That's so funny. Oh, Emilio.
So you were
Cool,
just
man.
kicking it with. Sorry to keep interrupting. You were kicking it with Billy Sheehan, Johnny, for 3 hours. Is it okay if I ask about that?
Of course, it's online. It's on my channel. Yeah.
Check that out, man.
He jumped onto. I do shows like this on my channel. I've been doing them for years, and Billy Sheehan jumped on with us on last Friday from his garage, and he was jamming on his bass and everything. Yeah, it's. I'll send you the link, or if you jump on my channel, you'll see it. And
I'll check it out. I'll look for that. That sounds pretty good.
it was cool. It was.
Yeah, do you remember? So when we met, me and Ryan got to hang out with Billy Sheehan.
Mm-hmm.
We went to see the Winery Dogs, and what an epic show! That was like one of your favorite bass heroes, right?
Yeah, it was incredible, and the coolest thing was like, after the show we went backstage, and there was really no one actually. I don't remember seeing anybody besides us. It's pretty low key, And Billy was so fucking cool that we just sat and talked for like at least like maybe a couple hours, or just
We were there for a while.
Just
but
chilling.
you were hyped. Yeah, because he was also a fan. He knew of your work as well. So he was like, it was a good, just a good bass player summit kind of thing. You have two fucking beasts talking.
It was a trip to go. I mean, after fucking worshiping and Billy Sheehan and learning as many of those, tunes as I could for a long time. And just, he's such a cool guy, as you must know, like, and generous with his time. And it was weird that there wasn't anyone but in their backstage. And he was like, yeah, man, it was a good night.
That was
nice. Where was this? What venue?
San Francisco Yoshi's, right? Or
yeah.
was it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, San Francisco Yoshi's.
Oh, I've never been to San Francisco Yoshi's.
Cool.
It was it was just being backstage, hanging out with those dudes, and normal. Nobody was bugging them, and just to have that time with them is cool. When they're because those guys are Richie's tremendous, Mike Portnoy, all those guys were really cool. But I know that your big record of Billy is Eat 'Em and Smile, right, Orion?
Yeah, I'm crazy about Eat 'Em and Smile, man. I love that one. How about you, Johnny? Are you into that all that?
Yeah. I although when that came out, I was more on the 5150 side, myself.
What?
But
oh man.
But
yeah, they're both great records, right? They're both amazing records.
Oh, they're both great. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Isn't it?
no.
They have
Love
good
comes
tunes. 5150's got
walking.
some good tunes.
Yeah.
I
They
saw
got
the
some
Eat 'Em and
good-
Smile tour, and I saw the did you see the Cow Palace 1984, and then the next year I think it was Eat 'Em and Smile?
No, I wasn't here then. I didn't see any of that, but
Yeah, I saw both those shows. Did you see
I
that?
went
Dave?
to the 5150. I didn't go to Eat 'Em and Smile because I was like, oh no, I'm into Van Halen. And then I was like, oh my God, this is not that fresh. I went because they were picking sides. Remember they were picking sides?
That's terrible
They're
that
like,
you had to
Dave
pick sides,
fans.
man. That's a bummer. I
Yeah.
remember I kind of picked sides too, but in
I picked
hindsight,
sides, but yeah. But when I heard Eat 'Em and Smile, I was like, oh man, I have to switch. I'm gonna have to switch. I'm trying to find. But yeah, I mean that 5150 tour, I went and saw that, and I was a little young, so I was happy to be there, but I wasn't as happy on those records, except for the heavier songs, which weren't very many. Yeah, sorry.
none of you guys saw the
I did buy the
1984
shirt.
tour?
No,
no.
I admit,
Really? Shit, man.
my first show was '84. Was Kiss Animalize. That's how I didn't get to see the cool shows. I'm trying to find this picture to share because I don't know where it's at. It's here.
I think
Yeah,
I
you should.
fainted at the Van Halen 1984 show from I was probably on frying. I think I was frying, which means I was on acid.
Oh,
And
man.
I think I just got like crushed in a crowd of people. I was coming downstairs and I just lost some of my equilibrium. And that was the one and only time in my life where I woke up, opened my eyes, and I was on the ground because I had fainted.
Oh my gosh.
That's my story.
During Van Halen?
Yeah, like during the show, trying to get from one part of the Cow Palace to the other, I just fainted, and then. But
I fainted at a Merv show once.
Wow.
Yeah, it was too hot, and it was too much. But I don't know what this picture is. I'm fucking around. Yeah, have you ever fainted, Johnny Beane?
No, I've yet to
right?
faint.
Isn't that
Dude,
weird?
You,
Like,
you ain't living. You ain't living unless you faint.
I've never fainted.
You're totally not living, bro.
I might faint later today, so we'll see.
there's still
That's
time
true.
for you to faint in this life. But I recommend it, man. It was a trip. It was all right. Hey, I got a new pedal.
What'd you get?
I got this pedal in the mail yesterday
Dude.
for $100.
What is it?
It's a DOD. Oh, it's a delay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Ooh, that
It
looks
was only $100, $119.
Wow. Nice.
Cool.
Got many jacks, many knobs. I haven't played it yet, but
Analog delay. Cool.
I got it from Pro Audio Star. You guys hip to Pro Audio Star?
Yeah.
Everything's super cheap. I've never
Yeah.
bought anything from there yet, but I finally bought something. And I bought these headphones, which I did use, and they're amazing.
Nice.
Biodynamic. See? They're open back.
Wow.
They're really good.
Oh, awesome.
Sweet.
Also,
Awesome.
I wanted to show this.
Oh man.
uh-oh. My love. That's so beautiful, man. That is such a nice bass. That is some beautiful thing.
So this is it's a Cleara from 1960s. The funny story is, I think Emilio bought this bass.
I did. I bought that bass.
You bought it?
So,
Yeah, when I was at the pawn shop.
You mean somebody came in and sold it to you?
Yeah, some guy, he said he found it in like a storage locker with a bunch of other stuff, and he was just trying to get some cash. So I think we traded it for some stuff in the store, so we didn't even have to buy it. And I knew what it was. I was like, oh, that's an old bass. It's probably worth something. So then Dave came in and I was like, what? so it's a cool
I saw
bass.
it. I couldn't believe it. So
Yeah.
he dragged it in, right? Didn't he drag it in? That's like a homeless looking dude came in. And
Yeah, it was
he
a
dragged
nice
his
looking
tape.
dude. That's for sure. Yeah.
And it was like
Such a
it was missing
beautiful.
a pickup. There was no
Yeah, he
pickup
didn't-
and there was no bridge.
Yeah, he didn't
It was
care
all
about
fucked
it.
up.
He
No
was just like,
strings.
But that
It's
one original pickup and then the wood or whatever it is, man, the tone on that thing is incredible. Like I've recorded with it a few times. It sounds so good. Feels good. You know, feels killer to like even
Yeah.
you said.
it does feel really good.
Nice.
It's full McCartney. You can totally get the McCartney with that, like OG McCartney bass.
Wow.
You know, so when I found this and I'm like, oh, I need to get it. So I guess where I took it, Johnny Beane. Other fucking Subway guitars,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
And so I asked Fat Dog, I'm all, hey, I'd like to get this fixed. He saw that and he goes, do you have any idea how cool that bass is? He's like, that's he was super excited about this bass. You know, Fat Dog doesn't give a lot of compliments. It's just anything. But he's not like, he's always, that's kind of shitty. That's kind of, right? He's like, oh, you're lucky. That's a good
Bad
one. That's a
Dog
real
was
good
hyped about that bass.
he got. Yeah, he was the one that helped me put it together. So he ordered the pickup and he ordered the bridge and he put it all. His guy put it all together, and it's been, he goes, how's that Cleara bass? Every time I see him, he always asks about the bass. So that's a good thing, So I got it for like pretty cheap.
Bad Dog sold me my first bass.
No shit.
Fat
See,
Dog,
we all
yeah.
have our Fat Dog stories.
Yeah.
He sold me my first bass, and I took my first like real bass lessons at Subway. My first bass lessons, period, at Subway. Subway guitars is amazing.
Wow. When was this? When those lessons?
It must have been like 84, maybe 85, 84, 85. So I think I started when I was like 14 or 15.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I was playing bass yet when I saw the Van Halen. So it was after that at some point. So probably 85. When did you move to the Bay Area, Johnny? You're not born and raised?
No. I was in I'm from Phoenix. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and then I moved to Lincoln, Nebraska. And then I moved to the Bay Area in 92.
Oh, cool. Wow.
So yeah.
And I met you in 93.
Yeah, I was at Subway from 93 to 2000.
Oh, you worked at Subway?
Yeah.
Wow.
For a lot of years,
Amazing.
yeah.
He would be the one putting the guitars together.
What? Whoa. Yeah. Cool, man.
Oh, nice.
Hey, so I have a question for you, actually. Do you know anything about bass bridges? Do you have any preferences or any I'm getting a replacement bridge for a couple basses.
Mm-hmm.
And aluminum versus brass. You know what I'm saying? Do you have any opinion on that?
I like the brass.
Good, because that's what I ordered. I ordered like a fake hip shot badass, which I don't know what it's made. It's it's not all brass, but then I had to get a fender replacement, and it was only one. They gave me the choice of aluminum or brass, so I picked brass. First, I picked aluminum, and then I called somebody, Jason Slater, who was like, "No, man, brass." So I had to email him, and they were cool about it. And then so I'm getting a brass one, but I'm gonna have to get another one. So I guess I'll see how that brass one goes.
Yeah,
because I'll have to replace the bridge on a different bass too.
man. Yeah, the badass stuff. That's like the best stuff.
Badass is good stuff. Yeah, Hip
Mhm.
Shot has one called a Kick Ass, which is basically their tribute.
Uh-huh.
Kind of the same thing, you know.
Is that for your Spectre bass?
That is for the Kick Ass is for this the bass I got from Dave, actually, the famous bass. The this one, remember this?
Yeah, dude.
Dave sold me this bass, and I'm totally into it. So it's a Jaguar. It's a Japanese Jaguar.
Yeah.
And
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool bass.
Man.
I
Let's
tried
see.
to get
Let's see
Go
those
ahead.
Billy Sheehan licks.
the Billy Sheen.
Dude, you got to watch my video, man. He was playing just like you are now. He was playing in front of the camera.
He does
for
he
us.
does a lot of this one. Right?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Elephant Gun. Yeah, I want to watch that. I'll check it out.
T just busted out some Billy Sheehan on you. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He's doing some Elephant Gun. You know what's funny is that we have a mutual friend, me and Orion, and Emilio's mad into it. He plays for the Smashing Pumpkins. His name is Jeff Schroeder, and
Mhm.
he he's in this really cool kind of alternative group and whatever. And he loves all that rock shit from the 80s, dude. He's all about Rat and all these bands. And it's funny because he knows his shit. He knows how to play like that. He's really good at that stuff. George Lynch. And you see him playing in Smashing Pumpkins. He's all super, Smashing Pumpkins, right? He can't be all, but he loves that rock shit. He's really into like Vinnie Vincent. So we always have conversations when we get together. We talk about that stuff like we do now, So whenever Orion sees him, they talk about Elephant Gun, and
Yeah, he's totally
it's a trip hop.
crazy. He's crazy about Steve. We saw Steve Vai play, and it was amazing. How do you feel about Steve Vai, Johnny?
Oh, he's great.
Steve Vai's been putting some cool stuff up, like during the lockdown thing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Online.
he's been live on Facebook and stuff. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay, I didn't see that, but
This is cool.
I like the idea of
Right.
Steve Vai. Are you guys cutting out?
No.
No, I hear you. I see you.
How long do you guys do this for? An hour?
So whenever
Do you
we
feel
were
like it?
done.
All right.
Yeah. I did one yesterday for 3 hours. I do these all
Wow,
the time.
Great.
Nice.
I'm always sitting here.
Cool, man. How is Santa Cruz, by the way?
Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Although, they don't let us go outside anymore, but but
Before that, yeah.
before that it was amazing. It still is. Still is amazing. We can
There's
go to
like
the beach,
cool- There's like cool 'cause my dad lived out there for a while in Watsonville.
Okay,
And,
yeah.
And they'd go into Santa Cruz all the time, and I used to go see him. And as I recall, there's like a lot of kind of like old hippies that have really nice guitar shops. So there's a lot of like luthiers, like old hippie luthiers out there who are good at right? Am I like
Crazy
cool?
makers.
Yes.
Santa Cruz has crazy good. There's obviously the one company's called Santa Cruz. Have you guys played Santa Cruz guitars?
Yeah.
Those guitars
I've heard of it.
are fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Carrie's
I saw
got a
them.
few of those too.
I saw their booth at NAMM. I was playing their stuff.
They got
Yeah.
there's some guy, some Japanese guy in Hayward, I think. There's a guy that's supposedly just making the craziest guitars. forgot his name. I played when I was playing with Jason Newsted. He had this guitar. He's all this Japanese dude in Hayward is making these guitars. It was the craziest guitars. Like it was amazing. So there's some random Bay Area, East, this part of town, luthiers out there that are crazy. I got a guitar it was made in Santa Cruz. It's made out of Carina wood, and it's like a small nylon string. What do you call those, Emilio? Those are called the small guitars.
Ukulele?
Oh, parlor?
Yeah, so it's made out of the ukulele wood, and it's a parlor guitar. And it's a nylon. It's crazy. It's an amazing guitar. But yeah, man.
You have one?
So I have one. Yeah, I'm letting Jason Becker's dad use it. I'm like, hey, check it out. I'm like, he sounded so good, I couldn't take it back. I was like, well, I guess you could play. He actually plays nylon, like he plays gospel. So. All right, let's see. Who are we here? From Canada, Gabriel. Right on, love to Canada. Hey, guys, West Virginia checking in. West Virginia, how's it go? Trumpets? We have trumpets talks to me. Much love to West Virginia. Never back down someday. And Johnny Beane, you can faint tomorrow teaching me StreamYard. Okay, you can stream tomorrow. Hi, morning. Feliz 6 de Mayo, Mardo. Anyway, those are the people saying hello, everybody. Yeah, man.
This is your second show, right?
It's my second show. Eventually, we're going to start putting music and, blah, 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 doing things. But this is a good, start. We get to hang out with my friends, which I don't see very often, especially during this time. And I get to show off this bass for Orion and go, ooh.
Thanks, man.
This is here for you.
Thank you.
He comes to
It's
the
nice
Bay
to know.
Area.
It
Gives
gives me a warmth in my heart.
And it's here whenever you need it, Orion.
Thank you.
You can't take it to LA though. You got to keep it.
All right.
It's the only way I can bring them. It's like it's the ring, the Lord of the Rings, my precious.
The one bass.
Following the one bass to rule them all. Anyways, ¿cómo los puedo seguir, camaradas? I don't know what that means, camaradas. Anyways, all right. Well, I think we did pretty good. This was fun. Good to hang out. Got to see guitars of the day. Got to see Orion. I haven't seen in a while. Emilio's on.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Thank you guys for joining me.
Yeah.
Always good to see you guys.
It's great to see you, man. Yeah, the last time I saw you was at that video shoot. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long
What
time
video
ago.
shoot was that?
If that's the way we go, that's how it goes. Fly till it's over.
God.
Right? I think so. I might have seen you.
Yeah.
Did you go to you were at NAMM this last one, right? In January?
I've been to all of them since the one that I was at when you guys drove down. I've been to each one, but the only guy I've seen is Carmela. I've seen him there a few times.
Yeah, Chops wants to get on, but he's working, so he can't. So he's going to pop in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you see real quick before I forget? They Johnny, they're doing a documentary, or maybe they already did it and it's already been out, but I know very little about IRS records.
Yes.
And you saw it? Or
No,
you know anything
no,
about
but
it?
I know about IRS Records though. That's Miles Copeland.
It's Miles Copeland's label,
Yeah.
and they had the Police and the Go-Go's and like a bunch of other bands actually. They're just making a movie about. They might have finished, but they're making a movie about him, and it looks pretty good.
Nice.
There's a lot of police related stuff in it because
Awesome. Yeah, man, Andy Summers is my man.
right. I know you love some Andy Summers.
Yes.
Did you get to talk to him too?
I've talked to him over the years.
Right.
Actually, one of the reasons I started doing videos like this is because I was on the show called the Huffington Post Live with Andy Summers about 5-6 years ago. They contacted me, and I was on talking to them for like a couple minutes or whatever, and then started doing this type of thing. But no, I've seen Andy off and on for like 20 years.
Yeah,
Man,
he's
that's
sick.
crazy.
I scared him to death in the airport one time. I told you, you know the story, Dave. Yeah,
On
did I tell you the
purpose?
story?
Yeah, you told me. Tell us the story.
So it's horrible. I mean, I loved the police so much when I was a kid. I had posters, like huge police posters on my wall when I was, before I started, maybe 8, 9, 10 years
Before you
old.
fainted at Van Halen.
Before I fainted at Van Halen, crazy about the police, like forever, still am. I've got a police poster in here, but so, and then after I had been in a band for a while and had done my own thing, and I was like, I think I was in an airport in Hawaii, going in between planes, and I saw fucking Andy Summers there running through the airport, and I saw him, and I said, and I sort of was so immediately panicking and freaking out, but I couldn't help. I just wanted to say hi, so I said, "Hey, Mr. Summers, Andy," and he stopped and turned around. He was like, "Hey, yeah." And I looked at him, and I didn't know what to say. I was totally lost for words, and I think I literally said some shit like, "I love you, man," or something like that. Like, I think I might have said, "I love you, man," like literally. And he just looked at me for a minute and went, "Okay, nice to meet you," and just sort of thank you, and backed away, like keeping his eye on me. And as he walked away, he looked back a few times, and I saw fear in his eyes. Is what I'm saying. And I just felt terrible. But I mean, it was like, I feel like if I'd have met Sting, it wouldn't have been as big of a deal as meeting somehow Andy Summers or Stuart Copeland.
Well, Sting's
You know what I mean?
Sting's bodyguards would have been right on you. So
there you
that
go.
would have been the difference.
But I'm saying, like, it would have been more natural, easier. There's somehow less off factor with Sting. If that makes any sense? Yeah. Like, I met Keith Richards and Mick Jagger. It wasn't any big deal, but I just I love the Police so much, especially those guys, Stuart Copeland and the Andy Summers. But yeah, unfortunately, I think I scared the shit out of poor Andy Summers. So
I met Sting once. We were waiting in line, me and my friend Porky, and we were waiting, in the line to meet and greet. And there was a song he wrote in Soul Cages called "They Dance Alone." And it's about Chile, right? And being Chilean, the song's a protest song against the torture and all this heavy song, beautiful song. Chilean people really love Sting. It's like a part of our soul, the fact that he's acknowledged that. And so I'm sitting there waiting to meet Sting. I mean, it's been years. When did Soul Cages come out? Or whenever that record, it was in the 80s, right?
86
Same
or
record
87?
Something like that. The one that has the Russian song, right?
Russians love their children too.
Yeah, I think that record. So it's been a long time since I've been like, I can't. One day, if I ever meet Sting, I'm gonna thank him for my people, Chilean people. I'm gonna go, Sting, thank you for my people, right?
1990.
I was so juiced. Okay, so 1990. So I'm waiting in line with Porky, and I walk up, and I'm all, hey Sting, this is Dave, and blah blah blah. And I'm all, nice to meet you. I just want to say thank you so much for the song. It means so much for the Chilean people. And I just poured my heart out. And he looked at me and said, de nada. Right? That's all, de nada. And he goes, who's your friend? I'm all, this is Porky. Nice to meet you, Corky. He called him Corky. And we just sat there. After that, okay. All right, next. And we just kind of moved on. I waited the whole time. I was all nervous. My stomach was like, dude, this is my big chance. I'm going to meet Sting, and I'm going to do it for my people. I'm going to see her. And he's just like, thank you so much. De nada. You're welcome.
Wow.
Right? And I was expecting to go, that song moved me. The people, your people. And I wanted him to be like, you know what? I've always wanted to meet a Chilean guy like you. We should be friends. Remember, I'll text you. Because your people, I don't know what, but he just said de nada and called Porky Corky. And Porky, no one corrected him. We just stood there like, all right. And then the guy that's pushed us along, okay, move along. They pushed us out the way, and then the next person. It was very intimidating to see that guy because there he is, Sting in all his glory, right? Super fit, hella handsome. His aura, you can see his aura. It's purple.
Chi, he's just built up his chi from hours of holding his nut. He's just radiating.
He felt it, and honestly, that's what it felt. He felt it was like he had a different vibe to him. Maybe because I was so nervous, but I couldn't even say anything to that guy. It was pretty funny. But yeah, Sting. And I'm not even a Police fan. I just love that Chilean song. I know that I love the hits, but I'm not like you guys. But I was still like, his energy was so heavy. It's like, fuck, that's Sting, bro.
Sting's a rock star, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Andy Summers, Stuart Copeland, they're regular dudes. Sting, you know.
But that's what it is. For some reason, it's like Sting is so far over the thing for me. It just, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I never met Sting, but it seems like it would be so much that I'd probably just relax. But for some reason, with Andy Summers and Stuart Copeland, I really was just. But yeah, that's a.
You met Stuart Copeland too? Did you meet Stuart Copeland?
I didn't meet Stuart Copeland.
I've met him.
Okay.
I've met him a couple times. And
I'm a little worried I'd freak out on him like I did on Andy Summers.
He's cool. He's very cool. He's very normal.
Shit, Brooks Lundy jammed with him. Our buddy Brooks was jamming with.
Yeah.
Did a like
what?
At Stuart
Police.
At Stuart Copeland had a birthday party. I think it was down in Hollywood. This was some years back. And Brooks, his band, you know, Stung, they got invited down and they played this party.
No way.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's incredible.
Yeah,
Nice.
they jammed. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Brooks actually sold me that Eddie Van Halen amp.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Yeah, small world.
Oh, totally. Actually, I introduced Brooks to Andy Summers. Actually,
What?
Now that I think about it, yeah.
Hey, Brooks, this is Andy Summers. Andy, this is Brooks.
Can you call Andy and apologize for me and maybe hook somehow?
Yeah.
Maybe I can make it right.
Yeah, I could. Definitely.
That would be cool.
You got Andy's number? You son of a bitch! Really?
I don't have his number, but I know his
Cousin's bowling partner?
guy. I know his dude. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be amazing. I'd love to see a picture of Orion and Andy Summers. The same look of Orion and Billy Sheehan. Just like
Yeah, there's a good picture
Like
of me
that.
with Billy Sheehan, just all
yeah.
super
Just
happy.
look so like it's like meeting Santa Claus or some shit. Like,
Pretty
wow,
much.
man.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It does, man. It looks like, yeah, it's heavy.
Shit.
Cool.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, love you guys. I think we're done. It's 1 hour and 12 minutes. And, you know, fucking
Nice.
fun.
Now we're
Thanks
awake.
for having me, Johnny.
Yeah.
Can you so like if you want to play music, you can like you can actually trigger music there and it can sort of
Yeah. we
On,
can listen to
on
songs.
these?
or
Yeah.
you just play music like in your room, like I mean, how
Yeah.
do you do that?
You can do both. On using StreamYard here is you can have pre-recorded videos. You
Oh,
can
cool.
have like up to 5 minutes of a video that you can play.
Cool.
Tremendous.
Nice, man. All right.
Yeah. Well, next
Yeah.
time we'll
You
pick a
guys.
song. We'll vibe out on a song and we'll be like, okay, what song should we listen and talk about? You know, that's always fun.
Is there like real latency? Like if we're jamming, there must be a little bit of latency, right? Like so we can't play.
Yeah.
Not really. It's pretty much real time.
Really? Maybe
Yeah.
we can try a jam or something someday.
Yeah. Jam someday. That's
Yeah.
what they want.
Right? I'll play some bass. I got an acoustic bass. You want to try it? No.
Yeah, let's try
Next
it.
time.
I'll grab a bass. I'll grab a guitar.
Everybody's playing bass.
Actually, let me.
Don't make me bust out. Don't play
Well,
with
let's
my emotions.
let's just test the latency. I'm curious about it. And also, wait, I might be out of tune.
I'm gonna tune.
What's your A? Yeah. Have you done like a jam thing before, like Johnny, where you played with somebody over the StreamYard?
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you can hear each other,
Right.
it's in real time.
I think Johnny B should play Eruption.
You can do all that stuff, right? Can you do any of that Eat 'em and Smile stuff? Like Shy
Me?
Boy or any of that?
I guess I could.
You used to be able to, right? Or
yeah. I used to be able to, but like I said, I was team 5150 at the time.
Right. So you would be playing.
So-
What was on 5150? Why can't this be love?
Why can't this be love? I can play.
Love
There you
comes
go.
walking in, some kind of alien.
There you go. I can play the intro on piano to Love Walks In. Actually,
Oh, when love walks in, how does that? Is that?
Edward's an amazing piano player, man.
Yeah.
Someday we're gonna rise up on the way. Someday we're gonna dance with those lines. Yeah, there's latency, huh?
Is there latency?
No.
That sounds pretty good.
No, that was real
Really?
time. Sounded
See?
great.
Oh
Maybe
shit!
That'd
next
be
time
great.
do something real. Like that's pretty cool.
All right, let's do it. Someday.
Oh, I lost you. Nice.
All right.
All right, man. Nice. So it works. That's good. It's good to know. Cool,
That was
man.
fun. That was a fun.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and for all the flip side people, much love to y'all's. The best, the best, the best. All right.
Cool, man. But good
All
seeing
right,
you,
guys.
Johnny and Emilio.
All right. Thanks, Johnny. Good seeing you, Ryan.
Yeah, good seeing you. Yeah,
Ryan and Johnny and Milo.
Orion, send me an
thanks for having
email.
me on.
I don't know
I
if we
will.
still if you're still on do we
What's that?
do we have email addresses?
Yes, I have an email address. I'll get yours from Dave.
Okay.
I'll send you guys a link. I'll send
Yeah.
it like this.
Really good seeing you, man. Thanks for having me, you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
You too,
Bye.
man.
Have a good day.
All right,
Thank
good
you,
seeing
guys.
Thank you.
See ya.
See you, man.
Later. See ya.
Bye, Emilio.
Bye, Emilio. Although he was frozen like the past half an
Yeah.
hour.
I know. That's what I said. We're still on. Hey, hey, watching all the way from Scotland. All right, Scotland. All of a sudden now there's more people on here. Everyone left, and then people are showing up.
How many people are in here?
That's
20.
hilarious.
How many? Yeah, there's several people here.
There's 16 people. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what it sounded like. As far as if it was, I couldn't hear Ryan. It seemed like there was latency in my ears, so I was trying to, So on the playback, it's probably going to sound fine.
Yeah, it sounded fine to me.
Wow. See, Johnny, you control the powers. You control the powers.
15,
All right, should we call it a night, a day?
Yes.
and start our day.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. And if you're on Facebook, I'll say hi in the chat here. This is me.
And
Yeah.
I'll say hi too. Hello.
I do similar shows like this over on my channels.
Johnny Beane Official. What's your channel? Johnny Beane
Just
Official.
Johnny Beane.
At Johnny motherfucking Beane.
Johnny Beane on
Excellent.
Twitter, Johnny Beane on Instagram, Johnny Beane on Facebook, Johnny Beane on YouTube.
Just all. Oh, look, it was a little off here, but real close enough to enjoy it. Excellent. Right on, Tim. Thank you for tuning in. Tuning in to
Hey, Tim.
Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. The weekly Dave and Johnny. Where is it at? Here we go. Guitars and shit with Dave and Johnny. And then we're going to put it on the bottom. Look at this. Look at this production. Oh, what?
Wow.
We got production up in this bitch.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
I
So
need to get over to the studio.
Wednesdays. Wednesdays
Wednesday,
at
does
9.
it work for everybody? Does it work? The Wednesdays work for people?
Yeah. I mean, it makes me have to wake up. So.
I'm sorry, Johnny, but you got chickens, so you should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I was awake.
Yeah.
So Wednesday.
All right, you guys. Have a wonderful Wednesday. I'm going to go and get back to work. I got to go to the recording studio, go work on some track.
Nice.
Coming up. So I got to get ready to do that.
Awesome.
Yep. All right, y'alls. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Johnny, for being here. Always being the best. And I will talk to you soon.
All right. All right. Bye, everybody.
Johnny. Bye.